Ja Morant is going to request that trade from Memphis very soon. So per chance, Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant has been suspended 1 game for conduct detrimental to the team. It's funny because Jimmy Butler got hit with the same thing. And look at him in that picture. I circled him in red. Look how far he is away from the team. That looks familiar as well. Suspension comes as a result of Grizzlies coach challenging Morant's leadership and effort in a post-game exchange after the loss to the Lakers on Friday night. And that's crazy because at the end of the day, Ja Morant should be grateful not only to the Grizzlies but to the NBA. Flashing guns twice in the strip club, getting in trouble off the court. They've been very patient and lenient. And to be honest, Baines is not there anymore. It's only Ja, Triple J, and the young guys. They're going to hold Ja accountable. He's the franchise guy. He's the star. Now let's get into this older video about Ja Morant being linked to the Miami Heat.
I don't think I'm breaking news here, but in the middle of the whole Jimmy Butler saga last year, one name that multiple league sources had brought up to me was, hey, you might want to check on Ja Morant in Miami. And I didn't understand like the iterations of it. And I was like, this is going to be a really complicated trade, A, because of Jimmy's extension, B, because of Ja's long money, and there was iterations of Ja and Desmond Bane being shipped out, which sounds like it could be true considering Desmond Bane was just traded. Yes.
So my thing about Ja Morant, I know a lot of people say that he should come to the Miami Heat. Is he willing to be coached? And that's the biggest thing. Can we hold him accountable? At one point, is he a top 10 star in the NBA? Yeah, he was. But at the end of the day, he has a shaky injury history. His jump shot hasn't improved. His overall game hasn't improved. And he hasn't been able to be reliable enough to stay on the court. So with the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA being so patient with you, this is how you treat them? When they hold you accountable, you want to be upset because we already know. Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat, they're going to hold him accountable. They're going to hold him to a standard. And I don't understand why that's such a problem for Ja. But let me know in the comments, would you guys trade for Ja Morant and who are you trading? Obviously, you want to keep Tyler and Bam together with Ja, but who are you willing to trade to bring in Ja Morant? Now, Norman Powell said he's interested in a contract extension with the Miami Heat. He said, I love it here, and I love everything about the Heat. It fits who I am, so I want to be here, and hopefully they feel the same way. He even talks about wanting to come Miami since the Toronto days and how he was nervous and about how other NBA players are nervous to come to the Miami Heat. So Norman admits players outside of Miami are nervous about joining Heat culture, but once you're in it, it's amazing. Then he said, hearing from the outside, I was nervous on how strict they are with diet, body fat. That was around the league. We knew if you go to Miami, it's going to be military style. Being a part of it now, it's really amazing. I can see why they've been so successful. But to be honest, I don't understand why these players get nervous about being in shape and about their body fat and about doing what you're supposed to do. You're a professional athlete. You would think that would come normal. I understand that, they're stars and people want to be flexible within the league, but the Miami Heat hold a standard, and that's working hard, playing defense, being in good shape. And to be honest, all that's going to do is enhance your skill set when you come over here. And I feel like it just depends on what the Miami Heat want to do when it comes to keeping Norman Powell. Are they trying to go young? Do they think he can really benefit this team? If this guy keeps it up, he can get as many contract extensions as he wants. This man is absolutely balling on the Miami Heat. Let's get into the video.
Outside, what was your definition or what was your perception of Heat culture? And now that you're part of Heat culture, what's your perception?
You can be honest. You bought in.
Be honest.
Honestly, I wanted to play for the Heat, but hearing it from the outside was nervous because of like how strict they were with the diet and body fat and conditioning tests. Like that was around the league. So like we knew like if you go to Miami, like it's gonna be military style. Like you got to be on your stuff. They're going to hold you to a high standard. There's nothing in between. It's excellence, and that's what they're striving for. And being a part of it now, honestly, it's really amazing. Like, I can see why they've been so successful. All the players that have come through have had amazing things to say about the organization, about Spo, about Riley. And when you're there, like, you want to push yourself. You want to get the best out of yourself because that's what the expectation is from day one. And they hold that standard for everybody, from the rookies coming in to me. I'm 11 years, Wiggs, 10 years, Bam been here. Like, everybody has this standard and they have to.
Now, this is what I mean by people just come on these platforms and lie about Miami Heat players. So Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, Devin Harris debate Tyler Herro versus Austin Reaves. So Richard Jefferson said Austin's playmaking sets him apart. Scoring-wise, Tyler's just a natural scorer. He don't see nobody else, and I love it for him. Scoring, it's Tyler Herro. And everything else, I would probably give to Austin Reaves. That's nasty and diabolical only because Tyler Herro is an all-star, 6th man of the year, and the three-point contest winner. You guys can say that's nothing, but the all-star and the 6th man should tell you enough. Now, are they very similar players? Absolutely. But if it's me, I'm going to give the edge to Tyler Herro. They're going to mention playmaking and all this thing. And just because Austin Reaves had a few good games without Luka and LeBron, all of a sudden now they're going to crown him king. But like I said, Tyler Herro, all-star, and a 6th man of the year, how do you not give him the edge over Austin Reaves? Let's get into the video.
Is better right now? Do you take Tyler Herro or Austin Reaves?
That's easy.
I'll be honest.
No, he said that's easy. What?
Austin Reeves.
I think that's a very easy question.
Yeah.
And Tyler Herro's
Tyler
very
Herro
good.
been an all-star.
Yeah,
He
he's
been
a bucket.
He
He's-
played in the finals.
to do a certain role.
Let's not sleep. I'm a fan of Tyler Herro.
Yeah, we all
Huge,
are.
right? I'm just saying those two. Like right now, Austin is just playmaking.
Yes.
His playmaking
Yes.
is the part that sets him apart. Scoring wise, Tyler's just a natural
Yes.
scorer.
Yes.
Right? Like he don't see nobody else, nothing else, and I love him for
We've
it.
got
right?
some folks behind the cameras that are making this engine run that do not agree
They're not-
with all of you.
I'm a fan of Tyler. That's what I'm saying. Scoring wise, Tyler Herro. Everything else, I would probably give to Austin Reaves. Rebounding, assist. And again, don't quote me before you go, well, Tyler's average 3-point. Don't do that. I'm just talking about the visual eye of assist. Like
Get to the free throw
if
line.
we replaced,
Managing
Get
the
to the
game.
free throw line.
managing the game is big.
Yes.
imagine if we replaced AR with Tyler.
It's close because I think
It's close, but you're
Tyler
also
could
not
Tyler
gonna,
could
you're
be.
gonna look at that roster and go,
If you had Tyler
Whoa,
Herro,
man.
Luka, and LeBron, look again.
Let me know what you guys think about John Morant's attitude and if he's going to request a trade from Memphis. Should the Miami Heat trade for him? Who are you guys willing to trade? Make sure that you guys let me know in the comments. Same thing with Norman Powell. Would you guys give him a contract extension? And also, too, the NBA, they need to wake up and stop with the fallacies of the Miami Heat and they're strict and military. They might be strict, but it's all to make you a better player. And then with Tyler Herro, I got to pick Tyler Herro over Austin Reaves. I'm sorry. He's an all-star, 6th man of the year. Let's go Heat.